What is up, everybody? We will be starting off this show in a little bit. How are all my creeps out there today? We're going to be building creatures. I did a little advanced prep, went through a bunch of our cards and looked at what we had and went, you know what? We should probably get some of this shit ready to go. I already saw some gifted packs went out. Purchase packs have went out. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping support the show. It has been a month. I hope you guys have all been doing well. I have been busy on my end. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of people for Corpse Talk signing up, but November is one of them months where you know you're fighting the holidays. That doesn't mean we, as the enemies of the Headless Knight, will not be ready. We're kicking this off here in about 12 minutes. Get yourself something to drink. It's not going to be a very long stream today. Just a couple of hours. I wanted to give everyone a chance to say hello, what's going on, purchase packs, and all that kind of stuff. And make the blackest of Fridays possible.
It's been nearly 50 years since the introduction of the fantasy role-playing game. In that time, we've traded tomes of paper and ink for virtualized manifestations of the table. But this great game of the mind has always taken place in our collective imagination.
On screen right now, you see some of the sponsors going by on the screen. Alchemy has provided us the VTT that we're using to make all of Corpse Talk happen. They're going to be at PAX Unplugged coming up next week, so if you're interested in saying hi or you live out in the Philly area, stop by and tell them that you're one of the creeps for Corpse Talk. I don't know if they're going to have something for you. They might.
To amplify cinematic immersion within the theater of the mind. Craft your worlds beyond words. Immerse yourself and your players in your creations with lore-rich articles. Fully mechanized NPCs and pre-made player characters. Stream your tales directly from Alchemy, while onlookers cheer for your heroes on perilous paths of adventure. Discover a universe of immersive story worlds like never before, with unforgettable adventures ready to be had at the touch of a button. Breathe new life into your stories by harnessing the power of the Alchemy platform.
Alchemy Online is nearing their end of the first iteration of Alchemy. A lot of their enhanced packages come out. You'll see one of those tonight in Mork Borg. And this is the amazing new video they put out for it. Delving Wood makes handmade wooden terrain that can be used to build out quick dungeons to play at home. If you've been watching paint dry with us, you know that we're doing a custom set of these right now in a dwarven mine style. It's going to be one of our lovely Laffles this month as a sponsor of not only Corpse Talk, where they'll be giving away 4 25-piece sets, but also a full set to our lovely watchers of Watching Paint. It's like I was edging you there. Just saying. If you're a sponsor of the show, you'll know you'll be getting 2 packs a month right now from Streamloots if you're a Streamloot subscriber. On top of that, we have all the new cards that have come out for ETHAUNTIA Superstitions. We're now on our 2nd episode. Hope you guys are enjoying using Streamloot cards. I do everything I can to make sure your cards never go to waste. Even so much so, when a new season comes out, I retrofit those cards so you start with cards that they weren't used in the last show. Hey audience, how you guys doing? Is any of you creeps out there done any Black Friday shopping? Has anyone bought anything or found anything awesome in tabletop gaming that I should know about? I found one thing I'm going to show off during the show, and I didn't find it. One of the amazing creeps of the show, Amleth, who does some of the maps that we have been using on the show, found an advent calendar for Mork Borg. You heard that right. It's definitely better than those shitty coffee advent calendars people have been getting lately that are full of sugary, crappy coffee flavors. You know who you are out there. If you haven't played Shadow Demon Lord, Weird Wizard is the new version of this. It is fantastic. I'm a huge fan of Rob Schwab and everything that they do, even if their tech isn't the best when it comes to streaming. The Demon Lord engine is by far in my top 5. All right, everybody, are we ready? Are we all ready for the Blackest Friday possible? Welcome everybody to Corpse Talk Creature Creation. Today we're going to be building monsters for our next guest that'll be on to take the place of the Headless Knight that died. Chris from Alchemy was on last. We didn't kill him once, not twice, but 4 times, putting in all of his offerings to the treasury, which means that right now we have 12 items in the treasury with only 3 guests. I will say, Chris was our first full 4-strike kill. We got him with all of them, and it has been a blast creating this stuff, lining up guests, getting everything ready to go, and I'm really excited to do more, to be honest. December, we are taking off a bunch of time here at EFP, and by a bunch, I mean basically the cast is, and I'm just going to be on all the time doing stuff, which means a lot of corpse talk, a lot of interviews, a lot of behind the scenes. I'm in the middle of designing a zine right now. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that I will be here doing during December, so you can still come in, hang out, have things to do. But I will say right now, you can put this in your calendar. I believe it is December 18th. We're going to be doing a Christmas special. And I won't say much else, creeps, other than I'm really excited for it. I love doing the put a holiday on its head and make it something special adventures. I got to do something called Yuletide Terror for Everybody Games, I don't know, 5 years ago. And I've loved doing... I mean, it was kind of like my homage to not liking the holidays. Mostly as like a college student, shit like that. I never got to go home. It was crazy. So we're doing a Halloween or holiday special. We're doing a Christmas special. I'm pumped for it. I don't really know I don't really want to ruin it yet. I don't want to say anything, but those who saw the Spooktacular, it's awesome. I don't think it's going to be one in ETHAUNTIA. I think it's going to be a standalone, and I think I'm going to be doing it around. I'm going to be doing it around the movie's Gremlins, or at least really loosely. Like maybe they'll be against Gremlins, or maybe they'll let them play Gremlins. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. How's everybody in the audience doing? Was your Thanksgiving good? Did you stuff yourself full of dead meats? Was it, or, dead vegetables, if that's your thing? Was it good for everybody? Did you enjoy it? Did you have good food? I made a stuffed shell bolognese sauce instead of turkey because, to be honest with you, really, really, really tired of turkey. Dried out husk of a food. I'm just over it. I really am. I really am. So anyway, we're going to get into some building today. I know what I have planned. I went through our old cards and I added a bunch of stuff to the tables that are just ready to rock and roll. We're going to be fleshing out the one that Delvingwood gave us as a map. We're going to be adding that and putting stuff to it. We had a bunch of minion cards, creature cards, basic cards for traps and locked doors. I've made tokens already. I already put the initial cards in for everything, so I'll show you those. Don't worry, no one's getting shafted or anything like that. I just wanted to do a little prep work so we can do more build stuff on the show. And if we don't have a huge audience today because it's Black Friday and consumerism has swallowed your soul, I will be doing builds with what cards we have left, just to at least do one for the month. So I saw some packs got purchased. I saw people are here. I think I saw Serving Hands. I think I see Star Drew is in here. Let me show you this awesome thing that I was sent. So Amalith, the kind evil heart that she has, sent me this. Check this out. This is our mortarboard builder. But look at this. A month of misery. What a genius idea. It has an increasing rate of purchase and cost, and it is an advent calendar for Mork Borg. How fucking cool is this? I'm definitely going to be picking this up. It says if you, let me see here. Let's scroll it over so I can read it and have it on screen. Oop, I didn't do that. It says that A Month of Misery will be released in part at the time during December 2023, starting on December 1st and ending on December 24th. The price will increase with each release, going from £2.50, which is like $3 for us, I think, on the first day, and a total of 14 on Christmas Eve. You only need to purchase it once, and this purchase will get you all access to the existing releases. So if you get in early, you get all of them. If you jump in late, the price just keeps climbing, kind of like that FOMO build. I think this is awesome. It looks like we're getting a new dungeon, cults, factions, NPCs encounters, new magic items, enemies, threats, a new folk god, and a new world of fiction, and much, much more. This is genius. I definitely want this. I'll put it in chat for anyone who's interested in picking this up. I should probably put the name of it, A Month of Misery. I think this is wild. Like, such a damn good idea. It really, really is. Like, we don't get enough advent calendars for the tabletop scene, and definitely ones that aren't bad coffee. And you weren't being called out. You told me it was bad coffee, and Craig also mentioned that his wasn't the best coffee. So, I mean, look. It's the truth. Right? It's the truth. But anyway, this is something awesome I wanted to kind of put out there, A Month of Misery. I think it's really cool. I have our monster approaches up in case we need it, which we probably will for this show. We usually do. Let's take a look at the old map here, shall we? So I really wanted to make sure that we had a bunch of stuff prepped to make this as fast as possible, do it in a short time frame as possible to get some more stuff on the board. We'll be doing a couple of these in December. Right now, guess that I'm nailing dates down over the next couple of weeks is Beetle and Grimm, the gentleman who made Vast Grimm, which is awesome because Alchemy has got an enhanced version of Vast Grimm coming out. If you haven't seen Vast Grimm, I met this guy when he was making plushies, like little squeezy plushies, like stress reliever beholders. He's making these, right? And I met him when I was working for Norse Foundry, and then he is working with Infinite Black, and he made Vast Grimm, which is an amazing sci-fi set piece. I'm also looking at getting Swordfish Island. They made 2 books that I'm really interested in talking about and seeing if they want to put these into the treasury, which are as follows. There is the Dark of Hot Springs Isle, which I'm interested in. There's a hex crawl. It even has like a journal for your players. And then the other one, which is this shiny one, is Super Blood Harvest, which is the space piece. I want to combine this with Vasker. I think it'd be really cool. So, anyway, those are looking at coming on. And then, obviously, Brian from TPK Games. I'd like to get Jay from Storm Bunny on when Bloodlines is ready to launch, along with a few other people. Ooh, I hear cards getting played. I hear cards. About that time. So, anyway, I wanted to at least kind of showcase those things. Let's take a look over at the table. All right. So, you'll see a stack here of creatures here. So what I did is I went through our played cards to date, right? I grabbed all the ones that I think we could use. I leveled up some stuff using multiple cards for ones like we do. And these are all the ones that I want to get built either today or I will build some of them after the show. This is one from last time we did this that we didn't get finished, which is the Wrecker. The Wrecker is a creature that is I believe, a minion. Yeah, it's a minion that we haven't built out yet. Haven't done anything for. I spent 0 cards on him. This is the first one I would like to do. But I did line up 2 minions. So you'll see if I scroll over them. We have 2 minions. We have this one here. This one here. And what I've done is I have... Oops, I didn't mean to hide him. What I've done is I've went through and I have added stuff into them right away. So this is Kyle 49's minion. Just to start. This one is Serving Hand's minion. Then we have 2 creatures. Because we're building in this dungeon right now. This section of our mega world. This is a Serving Hand's creature. And I think this one is the Star Drew creature. Yeah, this is the Star Drew creature. And then we have... these are a little... Hold on, let me reorganize these. They're a little whack. I'm going to go like this so I can see them. These are the 2 creatures there. Then we have 3 traps, which I've done 3 cards on this, each one, to up the difficulty for them, which we're going to get into. Basics can have up to 3 cards, so 1 played and then 2 others. Or sorry, 2 cards. So I upgraded it, so that's going to take it to a DR12 right out of the gate. But I did this. You can see Kyle serving and Kyle on this one. The next door is all Kyle's. Kyle's door. And then we have Kyle in Serving Hands. And then we have these ones, which are Anro, Kyle, and Serving Hands for this locked door. Those are traps. And the last one is a locked door, which is Kyle, Serving Hands, and Star Drew. Okay? So these are the ones that I know I want to do. I really want to build them out. The Wrecker is where I want to start. I want to take cards from today that are being played, making sure we're adding them in for those who are live. And we're going to build out the Wrecker. I didn't put any weapons on him. I didn't do anything like that. I have him as a base creature. I think he is a minion DC. Yeah, he's a minion DC. So many new friends. Yes, correct. You are correct. So, Wreckers have the ability to destroy things. That is the one thing that I know I want them to be able to do. I already have gotten a base block here. We already have his base stats. I don't have him as anything yet. A minion, anything yet. We can upgrade him. I'm going to go look. I think I want him to be a regular minion. Do we have any minion cards? We have a summon minion. How many creature cards? We have no new creatures and no new minion cards. We might have to wait on him. I can move. I guess I can move one over from the minions. Do any of you have a minions one? I do want to give him a call minions because I want the Wrecker to be able to call rats. I'm seeing him like a rat hunter, like someone who goes to this place and crushes the rats so they don't get in the wax for the fog creature, the fog stone. So I do definitely want to start with that. We just don't know what card he's going to be yet. So I'm going to do a call minions. I want him to have this ability. And this is going to come from Star Drew. Star Drew, for call minions, if you would like to give me a D2 roll, so a D6 will just half it, or a D4 and we'll half it. This is going to be how many he starts with out of the gate. I'm just going to add a couple of abilities here. It's going to be call minions. Can call our death spiral rats, which will just add some there. And also, remember, we killed him, so I refreshed all the monsters on the board. Minion or creature, either one works. There you go, D6. We're going to divide it in half, 1. So he calls 1 minion. He's got 1 minion with him to start. Totally fine. It's still an extra body. It's just going to use the regular plague, or the regular death spiral rats. For those who wonder if the plague rat, the spiral rats that he summons kills him, all the people from both the creature that is built that gets summoned, which is the core kind of like creature, and the people who made the Wrecker will get entered into drawings for that, which is pretty cool. So you got a double chance when the minions come in, but the minions only have 1 hit point. That is the difference between them. 1 hit and they're out. They're just there to take hits. So we use that Star Drew Call minion card. I definitely would like to give him a defense minus. Creature pieces, defense, max of 1 per rank. I need him to be a higher level. I need him to be a creature. Anyone has a new creature card. That's what we're looking for right now. I see you played a CT weapon, Star Drew. I'm definitely fine with giving him a weapon. Let's give him a weapon. I'm going to give him a... If I'm a Wrecker, probably an axe, right? If you're like if it's a dungeon and you're hunting rats that are inside your dungeon. An axe, a dire pick, maybe a pick to like knock brick open and catch him. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Let's do a pick. Let's do a pick. Pick. Strike. Pick. This is going to be a attack. Hits with strikes with a blood. How do I want to do this? I want this to fit the creature. Strikes with a blood dried pick used to hunt the vermin in the fog lands. All right. So he's D20. He would use strength. They started a D4. So I'm giving him the weapon. That's a new weapon attack. They started a D4. Can you roll me a D20, please, Star Drew? I'm going to complete that card. And we're going to up it, too. I'm going to use some new strike cards to up him. Minions, 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 minions. I'm going to do a couple weapons to up it. Let's raise this. I'm going to save this just for now. We're going to go back into him and edit him. Get the D20 for me. It's just I'm going to add something to his weapon. So we're going to do pick strike. Or strike pick. And we're going to do, it's a D4 normally, D6. I'm going to up him to a D8 with 2 cards. 2 more card helps. Okay. So 1d8 to start. That's a lot of damage, by the way, in this game. For those who are not used to it. We're going to go up here. Come on. There's like a little thing we can grab. So we have Star Drew on here. Star Drew again for the weapon. But then we have Serving Hands and Kyle 49 for the weapon upgrades. So we're going to do minions, CT weapon times 3, basically putting the original and upping it 2, because you can never have more than 4 upgrade cards to a creature. So this one's just going to hit hard. Let's go back in. I think since I used... No, you're good, man. Have fun. I will use your cards and build live. Don't you worry. This will be here for you when you get home. When you get home. Enjoy the movie. Hope you're seeing something good. Oh, a twisted terrain. I'm going to give this to him, Star Drew. I'm going to give him a twisted terrain so you can break up the terrain around him when he's striking. I like it. Kind of like trapping an area. Twisted terrain. The mighty killer. Star Drew. We're going to do a twisted terrain. After striking, if they miss a strike, the terrain erupts and hot steam fills the area around the Headless Knight. I'll say victim. I think that's what I've been using for everything. Erupts. And the victim. All right. Check a couple of their numbers here. I haven't went to a theater in a while. I have a movie pass and everything. I just haven't been to one. At all. Whoops. It's been a little bit. I do miss them, though. I think the last time I was at the theater, I went and saw Onyx the Fortuitous with KJ, or Kelly, from the ETHAUNTIA and like all the other shows that we do. I think that's the last time I was in a theater. I used to go a lot. Like, no joke. Okay. So I did put some rules in here for those. Someone was asking, like, how does this work? What are the Morkborg rules? That kind of stuff. What's the creature creation rules? So I'm going to add the handout that I made. We have the new creature creation rules are in here. And I made them because people were wondering what exactly the limits were. And they're vague to a point because I want them to be open-ended. But minions can have 2 upgrade cards. Oops, I don't know why it says it that way. Let me fix this real quick. 2 upgrade cards. There we go. There. Now we can look at it. So minions can have 2 upgrade cards. Creatures can have up to 4. Bosses can have 6. Gods are unlimited because they're gods. They're supposed to be big bosses that are super difficult to fight and take down. I will update the money and stuff on here afterwards. The reason I have the money and stuff there is at the end of the season, I'm going to put out a monster zine with all the creatures we've made. And everyone's names will go in there for credit and all that kind of stuff. But that's what we're doing. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to add to this guy. I'm pretty happy with it. He is... Let's get a... I want a description. Let's get a description for this guy. Let's go to the good old Monster Bash piece here. I hate when I slide things that it fucks it up sometimes. So let's click it a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Void black with wings of a bat. That won't work. This'll work, though. But we'll modify it for the description for this creature. So let's go back in here. Let's edit this. Our description goes here, which was a star of this and that. And we're going to go with ash gray, wide-eyed, ghost-like gaunt with 5 rows of gnarly teeth. The embodiment of fury. Fury. As it hunts the vermin of the foglands. Includes... Then we just get rid of this. Boom. Boom. I'm going to save this. I do want to look at something. I want to scroll down and check something. Did we format? We did format it differently. What did I do to make it look like that? Is it 3 or 4? 4? Okay. I just want to make it matte so it looks good when we're live and everyone can read all the work that we've put in. You know what I'm saying? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, there we go. So he has a strike. This are the cards that we've put in. We need to upgrade his hit points, his morale, and his armor. We've used weapon and twisted terrain. We can do, what was it, 1 more? 2 more. We can do 2 more things to him. I don't think we have any hit points. I think I'm going to give him some morales. I don't want him to... I think if he hunts rats for a living, his morale shouldn't break. I'm going to give him 2 morales. Just to make his morale better than the base number. So let's do that. Let's up his morale to 6. He's not likely to run. We're going to use... These are base cards. These aren't abilities, so we're just kind of updating him. Come on. Jesus. You know how hard it is to select this? Do you know how fucking hard it is? It's 1 pixel. 1 pixel. So we're going to go with morale 2. This was a serving hands. And a Kyle 49. Okay, so that's 2. And that ups him by 2. I want hit points. I don't think we have any, though. Unless anyone has cards for hit points. DR1, I think we're going to apply. I'm going to do a DR1 from Star Drew. And we're going to give it to his strike. So we go down here. We have his strike. So he's a 10. This will make him an 11. DR 11. Basically, we're using one DR card. That's what that +1 means. How do I want to do this? I think we're going to give him a 2 defense -1s. We'll do KJ and serving hands for this. KJ Dawson. And serving hands. And this will be for defense -1 × 2. Okay. Ah, okay. Yes! 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 Fucking love that. They need to do another Tales from the Crypt movie, in my eyes. So this would be DR, so this would be creature. DR. I think they're 10s to start. I need to look. Hold on here. Base creature. Let me just look at this. I want to view it. They are a base creature for this. They are a 10, it looks like. Let me look at our notes. Yeah. It goes 8, 9, 10. So they are a 9 as a creature. So we need to alter that. 8. So creature 8, 9, 10. He's a 10. DR +1, DR -2. So that means when he hits you, he hits as a 13. No. He hits as 11. 11. Ignore a low. So it lowers it 2 steps. That's what it is. Lower armor 2 steps. Basically, it'll go down 2 for them. So they may not get armor versus him because it's a fucking pickaxe. I like that. We're going to complete those. I want to boost his ability, though. I want him to be more durable. More durable. We don't have any... I'm looking for any hit points right now. I don't think we have it. I feel like we are out of hit points right now. We're out of hit points. I am going to give him a 2-room move. I want him to be able to chase you as a rat chaser. That's going to be his other ability. 2-room move as a rat chaser. Vermin chaser. 2 rooms. And that's Anro. So let's go back up here. I can click this little piece. Click it. Click it! Anro side. Hope Anro's doing well. Let's see, they've been popping in and out of the shows just a little bit. Hope they're doing well. So, 2-room move. So now that leaves us to this. He is a DR10. We don't have another creature card to upgrade him. I'm going to add a defense +1 to his arm, to his challenge rating. Do we have a DR1? We're out of DRs? Oh, fuck. He's an 11 now. She might be. I don't know. I saw some cards. So we've done our strike. We know he's using a pickaxe. We know he chases vermin. We've bumped up his DR by 1. He has an armor of 2. Twisted terrain. Oh, I got to do the damage for this. The steam is going to be 2d6, I think. DR is 10 because it's a base creature. That's a good question. I want to look at something here. Let's pull up Acrobat. Okay. And I want to look and see if Acrobat is truthful. Routine is 8. Pretty simple is 10. Minions 8. 10 is that. So they're 10 base. So I bumped it to an 11. So that's correct. We did that right. His morale is 6. Trying to think if I want to give him anything else. I guess the damage is going to be 2d6. Right? 2d6 sounds fair to me. There's DR. Thank you. I'm going to up his armor too. I'm gonna give his armor up 1. I think that's fair. Because he should be slightly armored. We only have 3 armor cards. I'll use Serving Hands for this. We're gonna give him armor. Just to give him a little bit more oomph. Let me scroll down here. Serving Hands. There we go. And I'm gonna put in his Foglands. He's gonna be found in the dungeons of the Fogstone Carver. No, not Carver. Sculptor. With the sole job of ridding the fog lands of vermin. Vermin to keep the wax clean. I like it. I like it. I think I spelled that wrong. Did I spell it wrong? I don't think so. Oh, it's because I capitalized. I think it was mad. Done. Okay. Why is it acting like Sculptor is spelled wrong? There we go. We didn't give him any new abilities. Nothing like that. I'm going to put his money worth in here just so I have it. I think we do give him an item because we haven't given anything items lately for people to earn when they're guest starring because, you know, fuck them. So we will add loot. I'm going to say he is worth 6 silver. Captured, he would be worth 12. This is more for when it goes to a book format. And we didn't give him any abilities. He's a minion that walks around, that summons things, does 2d6 steam damage. They strike or in steam. This is going to be a ADR, agility DR. And then this guy's done. Boom. Creature done. Looking sexy. Next one. So let's get into minions. Let's get into minions. Let's see if I have any art that I can use to inspire this minion. I've made a ton of art for Corpse Talk using some AI and then finding some old artwork as well. Corpse Talk, assets. Let's find monsters. Monsters. I have a whole plethora of monsters playing around. We need a minion-looking creature. I kind of like this. Something with a candle? That could be kind of cool. Let's go with this. It fits that creepy fog area thing. So we've updated him. He is a minion. Base minion. DR is 8 for minions, remember. Save it. Oh, I forgot to upgrade dude's armor. I'm so sorry. I forgot to do this. He is now a D2 armor, and he is wearing leather. There. Okay, so we're gonna go to here. My dog is barking at somebody. My dog is just angry when people are outside the house lately. For no reason. Baby girl. What are you doing? Can you be good, please? Can you lay down? Fiona is being a brat. For those who don't know, I have a very large hellhound that I keep around to keep things interesting in the house. Man, we're in the hat for it. Right, Fiona? Come here. Hey. Come here. Fiona. Come here. Hi. Up. No. You're gonna come up? Hi. You gonna say hi to people? We're gonna be good. Got some hellhound breath today? Yeah, you got some hellhound breath. Well. Yeah. Oh, you can't see her. Sorry. Here's my dog. She's got hellhound eyes. Actually, stay. I'll go to the screen so you can see her better. Hi. Are you a good girl? There. Now you can see the little brat. She's not little, actually. She's almost 90 pounds. She's kind of a tank. Yeah. Chill, Fiona. Anyway. Back to the design. So this new one is going to be an armored minion, skull head, carrying a flame, a candle. I want to do something fun with this. We're going to call them the... let's see here. Wax helper, wax melter. What would be the person, what would we call a creature whose job is to stir wax? Wax stirrer? Wax. Wax carrier? Wax receptacle? What do we call them? Waxian? Waxian. Wax lore? Waxen? Waxum? Dribble? Dribbles. Oh my god. Drips. Dribbles. Dribbled? Thinking of a creature that's wax dripping off them because their job is to carry candles. I thought about Wax Lord, yeah. But they're minions, though. You know what I mean? They're not really Lord. Wickman? Ooh. Wickman? Feels like that's a TikTok channel title, maybe. Wickbone. Wickbone is good because they are skeletons. All right. Let's go down a rabbit hole here, everybody. Wickbone. Well, one, we're going to give them armor. We're going to take some serving hands, and we're going to give them armor. I don't want them to be non-armored. Other, it's going to be wax coating. Okay. So they're dripping in wax. Let me blow this up a little bit. So this was armor. This would be serving hands. This is Kyle 49 starting creature. Okay. We'll complete these. I think this guy needs a power. We want him to have an ability. Oh, he calls. Serving Hands put a magic armor. Let's give him magic armor. Serving Hands, I know you can't roll because you're driving. Would you like me to roll for you? You can just put a Y in chat. I'd be happy to do it if you want. I can just roll it for you. I like the idea of these guys having magic armor. This sounds great. Really like this. D6 and a D, it'd be a D6 and a D12. We're only going like another hour. It's a very short show today. Yeah, okay. So 1d6. Exclamation point. I'll do in chat too so you can see it. 1d6. Exclamation point. 1d12. So we got a 2 and a 10. So his magic armor is a D2. Because he's lesser. Oh, stuck in you. I like. This was supposed to be a soft armor, but I'm gonna do stuck. Let's do wax shell. That weapons can get stuck in. That'd be S. Is it strength? The fuck is a number? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute here. Let me click OK. I need to check something. Let me look at the Headless Knight stats. I totally and utterly forgot the stats. Strength. Okay, I'm gonna go strength. So strength, DR, gonna be a base of 8, or your weapon gets stuck. But we have magic on this one. And we're going to give it a DR +1 from Serving Hands to make it a 9. And it's magical, which is 1, so that makes it a 10. So it's a SDR 10. SDR 10. Your weapon gets stuck. So you hit this waxy armor and it's... so this was Serving Hands again. That was for the DR +1. So we're just going to do DR +1. Good stuff. Good stuff. I am going to do a new item on him. I think he's carrying an item. We're just going to do a random table roll. We're going to grab Kyle's for this. Something that's stuck in the wax coating. So we'll do Kyle, 49. Kyle, 49. And this is going to be new item. And then we're just going to do a random roll. A random roll for an item, I think. Let's go to the tables, shall we? Oh, let's see here. We're going to do a D66. I'm even going to roll it in chat. Now, I'm going to roll it manually. D66. 551. I like rolling some real dice. Black Kurgus dagger that does 2d4 damage. And is stuck inside of this guy. There we go. It's like a wax carving knife, we'll say. So we've added creature, we did armor, we did DR, we did a new item. We can do one. No, we did 2. Actually, we can't do anything else besides normal bonuses. Let's see if there's anything else that we want to add to him to make him not suck. I'm going to give him a new strike card. I can do up to 2. Do I want to do 2? I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do new strike. New New strike ×2. These are Stardrew and Serving Hands. Okay. Stardrew and Serving Hands. And then with those... No. I have this beautifully large dice from The Witcher that I wanted to roll. I just wanted to roll dice. Don't you be sassy. Don't do it. Anyway, new strike complete, because we haven't given him an ability yet. So we're gonna give him new strike. New strike. What would burning slap, wax slap that burn? No, I don't want to wax. That light ignites. A blaze. He is a base creature. It's a burning slap. Strike. And this does 1d2. This is not great. He's a DR8. But we use 2 of them, so we're going to up him to a D4. That's his max that we can give him. I'm also going to give it a defense -1. Let's see how many defense -1s we have left before I make that decision. Oh, we have plenty. We use a Kyle card. This is just a normal perk, defense -1. This is a Kyle 49. And this will give us a -1 to armor. SDR. Defense -1. So they have a -1 to their roll. And that's our wax, is it wicked one? Wicked one. That's our wicked one. Done. I really want to design some of these doors. I'm excited to do traps next. Let's do a trap. I feel like doing a trap. Okay. No, totally fine. It will never go well for the guest. Don't you ever worry about that. I will make sure that every guest is definitely decapitated before the end of a show. Thank you, Serving Hands. Thanks for the card purchases. Thank you for being one of the creeps. What else do we got here? Huh. John Wicket? No, goddammit, no. We know that we have 2 new. We got a new creature. This is a creature, a minion. I'll put the creature here. We got a new creature, a minion. I'm gonna move all these. I can't really move them over one. I want to do one of the doors. A trap of some form. Let's look at the traps. Let's see what we have available. Let's do a trap. We already have 3 people on this, so let's go in here. I want to look at how they handle traps in the book. So let's pull up our piece here. On the page before, they have traps in delivery. It's a D12. I'm going to do a D12. See what we get. It's just hard for me to read them. A 3. Because that stupid heart is in the way. I don't fucking know why they do that. Bells and marbles on the floor. Okay, so bells and marbles. We should change that for this because we are in a wax area. I'm thinking glass jars. Foglands. Glass jars. We're gonna make it it's 3, so 8, 9, 10. ADR 8. Starts 8, it's 9, 10. AR 10. Walking through the area filled with glass jars. They fail. All creatures in adjacent rooms move one towards the victim. So this is like an alarm spell. So we're gonna want to put this in a spot that's got a good congregation of monsters, which shouldn't be too hard. Like, if you think about it, if we're looking at the map here, let me save this. We have so many creatures. We save him. If we zoom out and look at this map, our knight is currently here in this fight area, right? That's where he's at. And we have all the rats that have come back. There is the rib claw mother here, which somehow alchemy befriended. With a Nike? I don't know. I don't make the rules. We didn't really say when the time was. That's right. We have a trap door here. This all resets. This is behind this door. This fog brand killed him, which means it comes back. Is everything but bosses and gods come back. If we put the alarm in room 2 here, and we add a monster to here and to here, and this one here will all congregate into that area. So I think we trap this room with the glass, right? And I'm gonna start naming the traps to make it easier too. So trap minor, and it's gonna be glass jars. Okay, it's a DR10. There's no armor for it. It just makes noise and draws people if they fail this roll. And then we're gonna make sure it's an A. We're gonna put ADR here so we know it's a agility DR that you're rolling against. I think that's it. There's no loot. There's no nothing. It's just a really clean, easy trap for here. We ranked it up 3, so that'll work. Let's then do a creature. I don't think we'd do a creature. We might close out on a creature here. Let's see here. Like I said, this is a show, Blackest Friday, making fun of the holiday. I want a creature. I think I want to randomly roll this one. Yeah, let's randomly roll this one. So this creature generator is one of my favorite things. If you've never seen this before, it is a random generator from Morkborg. We use it on the show quite frequently. Like if we get stuck, we can't come up with something. We know our base stat line, so we can't really mess with the base stats at all, right? But we can come up with the idea and look at the abilities and use cards to build it out. And this is kind of like creating an economy to build monsters so that it's still fair-ish. Let's be real, I don't really want it to be fair for them. The goal is to kill the Headless Knight guest stars character when they come through, so we don't really want them to do well, right? So usually we go in here, we do a random die roll. Usually do a D12 because I don't want to roll a ton. We do a D12 for the new creature card. And then we let it roll in chat. It's 11, so we do 11 clicks and see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Back again, this time with turgid ticks crawling all over it. It's shrouded in a repugnant mist. More than anything, it wants to erect an obelisk of a layered, flayed faces. I didn't write this. It sounds like I did, but I did not. I love this because we have vermin here, right? We have fog in the area, at least it's the Foglands. We changed the words up a little bit. And we have a creature covered in these ticks. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. All right, I like it. We're going with it. We're going with it. We're going to go with it. We'll change it up, though. So we're going on here. Drop this down. Corpse Talk base creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So back from the I'll just say back again, this undead creature. This time with turgid black ticks crawling all over it. It's shrouded in a repugnant, I'll say, fog. Because we're doing fog, right? Oh, we'll do steam. Steam. More than anything, it wants to erect an obelisk of layered, waxed, flayed faces. I'll say flayed faces preserved in wax. That's what we're doing. Well, that's not creepy. What abilities did this thing have? Let's look at the abilities. Ruins of the former purpose, that doesn't matter. The dead come back to life. HP 5, morale 6, bite 6. Its presence as a loyal skeleton warriors. I love this. We're gonna change it up a touch. We're gonna use a resurrection card. Hey, Trickster! How are you doing, buddy? Boom. And this is going to be... We have resurrection cards left. We're going to give it a resurrect. Let me see how many we have. Resurrection. I'm going to use Kyle's for this, I think. Kyle 49. This... Whoops. Creature... Working? I feel that, man. I've been playing a lot of Wild Hearts, actually, as my kind of break game. I'm really enjoying it. It's free on the Xbox Game Pass. It's a better version of Monster Hunter, if you ask me. And I've obviously been doing a lot of streaming. I'm going to be doing even more in December, some solo stuff. It's a resurrection. Resurrection card done. Comes back. HP 5, morale 6, bite D6. This is gonna be the Foglands. It's awesome. Let's give it some armor. Tick armor. This is Star Drew. And this is going to be custom. It's just going to be layered ticks. Give it a D2 armor. Morale 6. Trackers. 4 hit points. We don't have any hit points to give it. I don't think we have any HP cards left. It's the one major thing we are missing right now. Lies creatures are a little weaker. Oh, nice. I'm gonna give it some morale. I don't think this is scared of anything. I'm gonna go back to its stats. We're gonna raise its morale 2. I don't think something covered in a layer of ticks that comes back from the dead has a lot of fear. But maybe. Kyle 49. Kyle 49. And this is going to be morale 2. Complete that. So we have a creature covered in ticks. Do I have art I can use for this? A creature covered in ticks. I may have to go make art. I have creepy art, but I don't think I have one for this. I do not. I'm gonna make a note to myself to make the tick creature's armor. Hold on here. Design tick covered man. It's gonna be for CT, so for Corpse Talk. Okay. I'll get myself art for this later. I didn't know you got a new phone. That's dope. Is it a good new phone? You happy with it? So base creature, DR10. Do we have any defense plus ones? We don't. Don't have a defense plus one. I'm also gonna give it a magic weapon. From Anro's side. No, this is Corpse Talk. Corpse Talk is my tabletop interview talk show where a guest comes in and plays the Headless Knight. Their goal is to find their head and save the world. They bring 4 items in to possibly donate to the treasury. If they die, each time that they die, it donates one of those items to the treasury. So for example, Danny from Delving Wood brought 4 25-piece of his Delving Wood wooden terrain. Alchemy put in a whole bunch of different things, actually, where you can win like a subscription, a box that has a bunch of their swag in it, along with some modules for games, the Morkborg enhanced version, and so on. And then every time they die, we add one of those into the treasury. So for example, I'll take this over to the other map and show you. So when I'm doing the CT show, you can see this when we do our 2cam. So I had Chris on last, right? They're one of our sponsors from Alchemy Online. Every time we kill him, he gets one of these headpieces on him. I even have a dead piece for the live shows. That live show you can go find. That's up in the YouTube one. But the treasury, they did an Alchemy gift card, 6-month sub. They also did the Morkborg enhanced Vaesen, which is the Promised Land, and then the gift box, which has a whole bunch of stuff in it. So, you dropped your phone in the toilet. I've never done that. Never done that. But anyway, back to what I was working on. Yeah, so it's cool. It's like it gives guests a chance to come in, talk about what they're doing. We do a deep dive interview and just kind of talk about them, their company, talk a little bit about their product. The goal is not the same old Marvel tour, but because they're on, I'm making a whole bunch of verticals for them, ads, a place to go back for people to learn about their company and their product. We usually shoot one piece afterwards that goes out as well. And then once we do that, every time they die, something goes in the treasury, which all of you help build these monsters using the Corpse Talk cards. And then your names get listed. So you can see on screen now all the names that are here. If this character kills them, all of them get entered into the drawing. So every time your monster kills something, it behooves you to be here, or I'm going to make them my own. And those people get entered into the raffles. There's going to be a bunch of different raffles at the end of the season. Our 4th guest is coming up. The goal is 13 guests, and the season will be done, which I'm excited for. So Anro's side, we're going to do magic weapon for its last ability. There's limits on how much each of these monsters and creatures can have, so we're not like overpowering minions and just packing the place with boss monsters as much as the audience wants to do that every time. I think we're going to roll for this magic weapon. It'll be something basic. I think we're going to do the swords one. Trying to catch it. Yeah, it's true. Real nice. Into the toilet. 3-point shot for toiletry. We do exclamation point. Let me take this off and put Chrome up. Or not Chrome, sorry. Acrobat. We're going to do... No, these are too powerful. Do we have a random magical item here? Those are too powerful for this creature. I don't think it makes sense. I'm just gonna make one up. It's a creature that is covered in ticks. It survived. It's probably got like the only thing magical on it is a dagger or something that it pulls from its face. Ooh. Decaying dagger. I like that. And it's going to do 1d4. Creature pulls the dagger from its face. And it stabs. When striking undead, it deals 1d6 instead. It's going to be DR. He's an 8. I don't think we have any more +1s. DR8. All right, that's a magic weapon down. I am going to give it a defense -1, though, because I think we're going to need something, or it's going to be too much. So they'll have a -1 to the roll to save for damage. Next defense is going to be, you see here, defense, Stardrews. All right, defense -1. Okay. So we have a tick-covered creature. We're going to say, we're going to do, might be like a infested corpse. That's perfect. DR10, we bumped him up. It is a creature, right? Not a minion. That's a creature icon. Morale is 8. D2 armor. That means this damage is D4 to D6 is correct, but this is wrong. This should be a D10. And we're going to give it the standard array of money in case they kill it for a creature. So we copy this, and then this changes to an 8. And my last random roll for this was a 9, because no one wants this thing. It's a corpse. Actually, yeah, I guess you could capture it. Done. So that one's done, that one's done, that one's done, that one's done. Map looks good. We're set to go. So now that we have them completed, this is completed, this is completed. These are the next 3 we're going to be doing on the next show, along with these 2 doors. That's pretty fast. We cranked that out. We really did. Let me move our Death Knight here. He is there. Let me delete this. This is too many. We're deleting it. Pretty good. Guys, I gotta say, prepping these ahead of time lets us crank a lot more of them out in that time frame. Now to place them. Let's end the show with that. I want to place these creatures into the dungeon in spots that make sense. Oh, boy. Boy. Let's get the right music going for this to close us out for the evening. Let's do... Where's my music at? Let's redo this Holy Roller. So, today we built out a ton of stuff on a quick Blackest Friday setup for Corpse Talk. While there wasn't a ton of people, we had a lot of cards left over I wanted to get through. Today alone, I can tell you that we went through... Let's see here. My community... How many cards did we play today? We went through a total of 57 cards today, building these up. Really dwindling our cooldown for it. We're at the point now, we really need more cards coming up in the next couple. So let's place these monsters, close our show out that way. I think this Wick one is going to be in this room in the corner. cleaning stuff up with the glass trap that we have. All the jars in the area are jars filled with these different colors of wax. They're sitting on shelves hanging from the ceiling. If they bump into them, it will awaken this wax-covered figure in the corner. I love it. I'm super excited about it. They are very deadly. Let's take a look at this one. Did we finish them out? No, we did not finish this one. This is going to be finished later. But we did finish our wrecker. Our wrecker is a vermin chaser. I think our vermin chaser is going to work down here. He's going to be in 12B. He's hunting vermin. He's a murderer of vermin. I like this guy. He is very dangerous. For those who are wanting something in their game like this, we made this ashen gray, ghostial-looking creature that fights with a pick, hunts people down, and he has a few abilities out of the gate. A few. But he can call vermin using his stuff to bring them out to these spiral rats. So I'm excited to see if he can summon minions. Stars rolled a 1, so we'll have at least one of these rats to deal with. On top of that, we do have our infested corpse. I think our infested corpse in this nook down here in the corner, just kind of hanging out. Shit did not go well. I love the idea of it being there. We'll work with him when we get to him. Do we have anything else left? Do we make any other doors or traps for the day? I think that was everybody. We filled 4 more rooms, added 2 traps. It's pretty good for a 1-hour playthrough building stuff. I just wanted to say hi to everybody and let everyone know what's going on for the upcoming weeks and months. Don't worry. EFP isn't going anywhere. We're going to be around doing a lot of stuff. Specifically, December. If you are a fan of Living ETHAUNTIA and you have been waiting for it to come back, now's the time. Campaign 2 is currently running every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th week of the month. We started Campaign 2. We're 2 episodes in. Don't worry, Merrifield is up in Moldavia, and we'll be playing Living ETHAUNTIA out of that city. Expect in December to see a few things get posted for people to come play. Calendar will be a little more open since I have Mondays and Tuesdays off. I believe we're going to be playing on Monday and Tuesday nights. On top of that, we're going to have a bunch of Corpse Talk coming up. We have 1 more of the creature shows in December, and somewhere between 2 to 3 guests between now and the end of December. Keep your eyes out. It'll probably be on a Friday. I'm excited to be bringing more people on to interview. And of course, I'm going to be doing paid GMing in December. If you're looking to play a game that you haven't played yet, I know I'll be running Walking Dead, Dragonbane, and I'm pretty sure that I might start up a campaign version of Super Blood Harvest for those that are interested. So thank you for joining me today on Corpse Talk. Remember, everybody, find your head, save the world, have a great week, listen to some fucking metal, and I'll see you all Monday for John Wick at 8 p.m. Have a great